Okay, we can do this. Something else I will say is I mentioned at the end of last stream that I honestly consider the. I mentioned that I consider the expeditions to be the worst part of Outriders, and it still remains true. Because I honestly kind of consider just the monotonous gameplay loop of clearing the area of enemies, moving on, clearing the area of enemies, moving on, to be kind of like boring. But if it were handled a lot better, where there's actually more involved stuff to do, like if you had to solve a puzzle to move on, to make it so that the area is not at all the same, I would honestly be more interested in playing expeditions. But it's just so tedious and mind-numbingly boring that honestly I'm looking forward to the day that I finish the last expedition so that I no longer have to do that ever again. And I also mentioned before that if I am planning on doing another playthrough of that game as a graphics glitch. I'm planning on doing another playthrough of that game where I will be playing as a different class. I will not be touching the expeditions in that class. I will stop it once I defeat Yaga for the final time, and then I'll just move on because my god, expeditions are so boring. It's a good game, but it just has some moments that I just find boring. It's just in some ways Destiny has handled this kind of thing a lot better. But the one thing that I hate about Destiny is the gameplay loop of getting items to complete quests. It's essentially like it's one big fetch quest, and I just absolutely hate those because it's just so boring. And it's just, I'm really kind of want to like, uh, I really want to like Outriders, and I'm really wanted to be better in Destiny 2. But at this point, it's just I honestly like Destiny 2 a lot better than I like Outriders. And it's just kind of really sad because I was really hoping that Outriders would be better than Destiny 2. But it's just, I still enjoy the story. I like all the detail they added into it. But it's just, they made, like, they were kind of lazy in the design of the gameplay, in my opinion. But something else I've been thinking about doing is not going to be anytime in the near future, but it will be somewhat soon. It, it will either be within the next 6 games I cover on my channel or the next 10. I do have like a lot of games that I have planned in the future, but a lot of them are just kind of being switched around. I will be restarting my Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough, but I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I am going to be essentially doing 3 playthroughs at the same time. Where I will be doing a playthrough on normal, where I will be getting items and equipment as usual. But I will be going forward to beat the game without using a continue achievement. I will also be playing 2 separate playthroughs, one on easy and one on proud. The one on easy, I will be getting the achievement for not using any equipment, and the one on proud, I will be getting the achievement for playing it, for beating it on proud. I basically what I'm planning is whatever I accomplish in the stream, I will do the same in proud and easy. But that's interesting. But rather than trying to Rather than trying to live stream each second, I will essentially be doing like a highlights thing, a highlights video on YouTube. Where am I on the map? I'll essentially be doing a highlights thing on YouTube, where I just have like a 30-minute video where I just discuss things that people may have a problem with on easy, and I'll also give advice for how to overcome certain bosses on like Proud, and from essentially what I've learned from playing through it. If I get too far behind on getting caught up with Proud or easy for whatever reason, I will essentially go ahead and pause the live stream series until I'm able to get caught up, just so that I don't get too far behind. Because the issue that I had on YouTube, I was only able to upload the Destiny Islands thing, and then I just stopped uploading entirely, and it's because I just wasn't really that interested in YouTube. I didn't think that would help me out that much. And I'm hoping that I still haven't found a deer, have I? Oh, hair, I mean. What am I missing? Oh, a fox, that's right. I'm still hoping that, come at me. I will, at the very least, be completing the series, but if I get too far behind, then I will just go ahead and pause the thing, because I really want this thing to be as consistent as possible. I essentially want to be able to upload the stream where I cover, like, different worlds and stuff, and then immediately after upload, like a 30-minute video of my easy and proud playthroughs. But, it's kind of like an ambitious project, and that's one of the reasons why I'm holding off on doing that, because I kind of need to figure out like what exactly I need to do, and like, there's still some things I've never actually done. Like I have not even touched like many of the secret bosses in the game, but I will need to figure out like how to beat that and how to effectively do it on stream. It's just, it's something that I'm getting to learn how to do beforehand. Like trying to figure out like what would be the best method of handling that game. Because I'm still like a full-time college student. I'm still working on classes, so it's just, I need to figure out like time for me to set aside to work on those playthroughs. And it's just at the moment I actually don't have time to work on it. I don't know where a fox is. Don't know where a fox is. It's like the most rarest thing ever. Let me actually look this up. There's probably like a dedicated spot for fox. AC3 homestead fox. Look on a ridge just northeast of the miner's house, south of the farm. Thank you, YouTube, or not YouTube, but guides. I swear to God, like I've been able to find. What is this? Oh, that's a cow. I thought that was a bear. I've been able to find like more help via like been able to find more help via what's it called? Ah, God, what's it called? Forums. Then just finding a guide on YouTube or on IGN. I swear. Okay, so let us go ahead and fast travel back to the frontier. We will stock up on ammo. I'm gonna be using pistol ammo. We will ride along. We will ride along to what's it called? Uh, God, I can't think. In like a certain area to try to find deer and stuff, rabbits. We just need to kill five animals on horseback. And honestly, pistols will be easier. I saw there was something new in outfits for some reason. Uh, why are these showing up as new? I'm not gonna get an outfit just yet. I will eventually be buying every outfit in the game, just as I've done like for every weapon in the game. So I've unlocked every weapon. We do get some new weapons for completing things like the privateer contracts, and I think we get something for doing all the homestead missions, but don't quote me on that. But we still have not actually done everything, but we will soon. Okay, let me go ahead and set a waypoint for Valley Forge, and we will ride around. We need. Oh, no. To kill 5 animals from horseback. This really shouldn't be too hard. I did progress, right? No. Kills using ranged weapons don't count. You need to get near your victim and jump onto it with a sword or a hidden blade. Huh. Sword or a hidden blade. How do I don't know how you stand. How do I do this? Assassins. breed, 3 hunting, kill, 5 animals from horseback. Right up beside them and hit square to jump off the horse and kill them. So square on PS3 is B on Xbox. Alright, well, let's try. Still looking for animals. I'm not seeing one. Although I guess we're near, like, the revolutionaries camp. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I don't understand. I'm pressing. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. I think I need. Oh. I get it now. I figured it out.
Yeah, man.
I need to be standing. That's the issue that I had. The horse is being dumb. Horse? What the horse? Why is it not doing it? The beaver is the best target because they're just very slow. But I can't do this now. How do I do that on the deer? But the rabbit, but I can't do it here. I don't understand this. Okay, so I need to not be moving, I guess. And this horse needs to not be dumb. Let me go to an area with wolves. Because apparently wolves are easier. This horse is, this thing is just so annoying. This is honestly the most annoying challenge ever. I just don't understand, like, because the only thing I could get to work is on standing perfectly still and holding right trigger and B. I've done that a couple times with the beaver and it just wasn't working. And this challenge just makes no sense. It literally, when people talk about it, they say to ride up on an animal and press square, which is B on Xbox, to assassinate it. But it's like, riding up on an animal doesn't work. You need to be standing still in a horse. Apparently, with wolves, they just run around you and do nothing when you're on a horse. I'm gonna need to try that. This is honestly the most infuriating challenge ever. Because it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. What the heck? I'm pressing... It doesn't work. I don't... Gotta be quick with the assassination on animals. Great English, but it doesn't work. I don't understand, like, this doesn't work. This actually doesn't work. Why? I don't understand this. I don't understand this challenge. It just... This one says to press X to jump off and kill the animal. I'm just gonna kill all these guys and just go to a beaver spot. This just doesn't work. Apparently it's X to assassinate them. It's just so janky. You're that guy that said it's really easy to deal with wolves because it just doesn't work. And I just want to point out, even though it says 100%, this is not at all a walkthrough. Half the time I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm only able to give like an effective guide, like the very first half of this stream because I'm really familiar with it, or first half of this series. But a vast majority of what I've done in this series so far is like stuff that I have not actually done ever. And there are people out there who just attribute 100% in games to be a walkthrough. This is more like it's more like a less 100% than an actual walkthrough, because walkthroughs implies you have a lot of practice and you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Most of what I learn regarding a mission or regarding a mechanic in a game is things that I learn on the fly. I don't know what I'm doing at all. So it's just apologies to those who are just turned away when you see 100%. You're expecting someone who is like a master of video games, who knows every little thing about this game, but that's not me. That's not what I do. I don't know what the heck I'm doing when I'm playing these games half the time.
Yama. Yama.
In fact, the game that I know the most of the entire games I have streamed on this channel, this includes games that I completed. One of the first games I completed, like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Spiral Reignited Trilogy. The only game that I have the most experience with, over 100 hours of playtime, is Skyrim. I know a lot more about Skyrim than I do about Assassin's Creed 3. And Assassin's Creed 3 is supposed to be one of my favorite, I refer to as one of my favorite games of the Assassin's Creed franchise. And yet I have not done like half of what you can do in this game. I still have not touched privateer contracts. I still have not touched the assassination contract with Biddle. And I will be doing that soon, like before I start this sequence. It's just, I don't know what the heck I'm doing in regards to everything else. Because I just absolutely... I'm essentially going into blind territory here at this point. The only thing that I have done in the past at this point is finishing up the remainder of the story. I don't think I've ever actually done the all of the homestead missions. I don't think I've ever actually gotten the final reward you get for Achilles. And I don't think I've actually ever done like any of the kid treasure missions. I definitely have not gotten all the collectibles. I have done like half of the things that I've covered on this channel. I have gone for the first time in this stream series, and I'm very proud of what I've accomplished. Because I have been learning on the fly of like different mechanics and different things I didn't even know you could do in this game, just within the stream series alone. I have learned more about this game within the stream series than I have regarding the entire
Yeah, man.
the entire time I played this game. I swear.